take with mixed numbers. Okay, so instead of turning mixed numbers into improper fractions, like we have to do with division and multiplication, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this. Remember, it's read 1 and a fourth. That's how I change this one. Plus 2 and a half, plus 3 and 2/3. Okay, whenever you write it like this, there's a secret little plus sign in between those. This is just the shorthand way of writing 1 plus a fourth. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add the whole numbers. So that's going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. And then I'll go ahead and focus on adding the fractions. Okay, in order to add fractions, they need to have the same denominator. And right now, they have a 4, a 2, and a 3. That's not the same denominator. So is there a number that 4, 2, and 3 can all go into? Well, 2 and 3 go into 6, but 4 can't go into 6. How about 12? Yeah, 4 can go into 12, 2 can go into 12, and 3 can go into 12. So we're going to go ahead and work with the denominator of 12. Okay, so to make 4 look like 12, we're going to multiply it by 3, and then multiply the top by 3 for the building up property. We get 3. To make 2 look like 12, we're going to multiply by 6 and 6. 1 times 6 gives me the 6. And then to get 3 to look like 12, multiply by 4, and we get 8. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to move my work over here with my arrow. That's going to be 6 plus, all right, what do we have? 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. Okay, we have a small problem here, Watson. Or you could say Houston, I guess. All right. That is an improper fraction. We cannot answer as this plus an improper fraction. So I need to turn this into a mixed number, which remember we did earlier. So my scratch work, let's turn 17 over 12 into a mixed number. So we're going to do the long division. How many times can 12 go into 17? Once. Subtracting, that's going to be 4, 5. Okay, so my answer is 1 and 5/12. So 17 over 12, when I turned it into a mixed number, becomes 1 and 5/12. Equals 6 plus that. Okay, so now, as I'm finally simplifying, I'll add the 2 whole number parts. That's 6 plus 1, which is going to be 7. And I get 7 and 5/12. All right, so real quick though, this was a word problem, so I need to answer in a sentence form. So the answer will be, Lynn will spend 7 and 5/12 hours rehearsing. And with a period, and then, oops, box your answer. All right. Okay, so pretty much we were looking for the total time. So when you find the total of something, you're going to add it all up. We had to create common denominators, and then we had to simplify fractions, so a lot of stuff going on. All right, example 6, last one for this lecture. So a particular medication must be administered in 4 equal dosages a day. Each day's medication comes in a single pack containing 3 1/5 tablespoons. How much medicine should be administered to the patient in each dosage? Okay, so what's happening here? Well, we have a dose of medicine. And then we want to split this up into 4 equal dosages. And throughout the day, the patient will get 1 part of the dose, 2 parts, 3 parts, and then finally the last 4 parts. Okay, so how much is in the dose for the day? Well, the dose for the day is 3 1/5. The whole thing is 3 1/5. And I'm trying to do what? I want to split it into 4 equal dosages. So I want to split 3 1/5 into 4s. Well, what does splitting mean? Splitting is dividing. You know, if you're splitting people up, you're dividing up the group or something. So we want to split the 3 1/5 into 4s. Okay, so there we go. That is our expression. 3 1/5 divided into 4s. Okay, so how do we solve this? This is the division problem. Well, remember, we want first to have two fractions, so I'm going to make this into an improper fraction. Okay, so notice with division, multiplication, and also subtraction, you would change this into a mixed number. For addition, we can do the method we did here. Okay, but changing this, we get 16 over 5 times 1 over 4. Because remember, that is a 4 over 1, which we can flip. Okay, the keep, change, flip for division. All right, so can we simplify anything? Yeah, we can. 16 and 4, those are both divisible by 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4, and 4 divided by 4 is 1. All right, now we can multiply across the top because we simplified. So 4 times 1 is 4, and 5 times 1 is 5. So what is that answer? Well, what was our question? How much should be administered in each dosage? Well, in each of these little dosages, when I've split it into 4, there is 4/5 of that single pack. So how much medicine? 4/5 tablespoons should be administered. In each dose. Okay, remember, complete sentences with a period, box your answer. All right, and there we go. That was example 6.